like to just shortly introduce our Vice Chancellor, Evon Peter, who has a presentation and a welcome to the RAHI students. He's been traveling quite a bit promoting the suicide prevention film, and so he wasn't able to talk to the students like he usually does. So now's your chance.
Dr. Lindsay, Chancellor Evon Peter, University of Alaska Fairbanks, and Vice Chancellor for Rural Community and Native Education. Welcome to the Chateau campus. My name is Evon Peter. I serve here as the Vice Chancellor for Rural Community and Native Education. So part of the responsibilities that I hold here at UAF is managing our 6 community campuses that outlie in Kotzebue, Nome, Bethel, Dillingham, and Interior, up in Fort Yukon and Tok, and also the Community Technical College here in Fairbanks. Another great piece of my responsibility at the university is I get to help in a leadership role to support programs like RAHI and our Indigenous Studies programs. And on behalf of the University of Alaska Fairbanks, I can say that the Rural Alaska Honors Institute is perhaps one of the most important programs that we have here at this institution. I'm so grateful to the leaders from the Alaska Federation of Natives back in the early 1980s identifying this need for us to develop programs like this that really provide this opportunity for our younger generation to come here and experience some of the university and feel what it's like to be a college student. And I'm curious, do you feel like you got to experience that? Yeah. And from the sounds of the statistics that Greg was rattling off there, they really drove you hard this year. I come from the village of Arctic Village, which is a little over 100 people, about 230 miles north of here. I graduated from UAF myself. In fact, I took Greg's class 24 years ago. So I know exactly what those of you who were in the math class went through. And so it's really wonderful to be here. I want to extend a thank you to all the organizational partners that might be in the room that contribute to help support to keep the RAHI program going year after year. I want to thank especially the faculty and staff of the Rural Alaska Honors Institute. You know, doing programs, running programs like this is a heavy lift. It's a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and I want you all to know that we really appreciate all that hard work that you all put in, that you gifted to the young people that are here that got to go through this program. So I want to extend a thank you to you. And then also finally to all the parents and supporters in this room, I want to echo some of the comments earlier that really it's in the home, it's in the community that we nurture this culture of education among our young people and uplift them and support them to move forward. Of the RAHI graduates that have been coming through here since 1983, we now have over 974 of you all that have gone on to post-secondary education and have fulfilled some of those jobs, responsibilities, and roles that were mentioned, I think, by your valedictorian earlier. Great speech, by the way. And so I really want to encourage you all to continue to pursue that. You're living through such an amazing time in world history with that intersection, as one of your other speakers noted, of this new technology that's coming in so rapidly right now. What some of us, and even in my generation, have seen is phenomenal. Because when I was in elementary, I was working on a typewriter. And everything was still on a chalkboard. And from that to where we're at now with technology, I think you're going to be on the front edge of that. Just as important, I was looking at the motto for this year's graduation, the dream it, plan it, do it. And what that leaves the question is, what's the it? And I think that it, just as important as pursuing whatever future learning you pursue, whether that's in post-secondary education or with your elders at home and in your communities, is what is our role in contributing in our families, our communities, and in our state. And really that's where we find value and meaning in our life and our connection, relationship to each other. So I hope that nurturing bond and healthy relationships you built with each other here at RAHI, you continue to carry that into your life into the future and help nurture that kind of a supportive environment among your peers, your family, and your community. Because we're really at a stage where we're building something special for the future in Alaska and around the nation and in the world. So I want you to keep that in mind as you move forward. I really look forward to seeing what you all do in the future with your lives, and I apologize for not having been able to be here to spend a little bit more time with you this summer and engage a little bit more in the conversation. But keep up the curiosity, keep up the discipline that you developed here, and you're going to be able to do whatever it is you really dream that you want to do in this world. I have no doubt. So congratulations to the graduates. So one of the new things that we're doing this year, and this was because of the busyness of our schedule, I don't have the fancy printouts, but one of the things that I wanted to do to be able to help encourage through our College of Rural Community Development the RAHI students that are seniors who are enrolling into school here at UAF this fall is to also extend to you a tuition waiver for one of your courses this fall. And so there's 4 of you that are seniors that are going to be coming here to UAF and continuing your education, and they are Megan Contreras, and please join me when I say your name. June Tulik, Regina Tulik, Regina, and Danae Mulek. Is it Danae? Danae. And well, first of all, yeah, we'll get a photo. I want to share a few things. So I'm super excited that the 4 of you will be joining us here as a part of the University of Alaska Fairbanks family. We do have a vision in this institution to continue to grow and expand programs like RAHI. We dedicated the last 7 acres up on the Rest Ridge here to build an Indigenous Study Center in the future that will house a lot of these programs and celebrations. And so we really want to continue in this success that we've been having in building out these sorts of programs and help to transform our state in a positive direction. So I look forward to seeing the 4 of you this fall here at UAF, and please stop me and say hello to remind me who you are when you do see me walk around on the campus. So let's give them another round. All right, and with that, so I don't beat Greg in the longest speech ever competition that we thought we'd never.
You already did.
I did. So with that, thank you all for joining us here, and I look forward to joining everyone with refreshments after the graduation. So congrats again to all of you.